Well, there we are. As the Great Escape glories in its 100th repeat, Steve McQueen fails yet again to jump the wire. Oh, look at this place. Looks like an airport lounge.
Murray.
Ding dong.
Well, passengers travelling on flight 135 to Oblivion, please board at sofa number 2.
Murray, I've got all these books to mark before tomorrow. Now, please.
Another weekend of blistering excitement draws to a close. Marsha's made cakes. Paul's made lists.
And you've made a mess. Why don't you go and clear up?
I'm just relaxed.
Relaxed? Even your breathing's irregular.
You know what you are? Jealous. Mincing about with your lists and efficiency. Deep down, you like to pull on a pair of jeans, throw on an old T-shirt and get on down.
Nothing would induce me to do anything of the sort.
Yeah, you're probably right. Just an old woman at heart. A fussy old Mavis. Diana? Diana?
She's resting.
She's always resting.
She's pregnant. She's sleeping for 2. Why don't you find a book or something?
A book?
Yes, they're about so big and full of words. Look, read the paper. That's got pictures in it.
Marsha's got it.
Read it.
Oh, now, Paul, this is serious. What you put in the coffee?
Nothing.
Look at these two.
Your wife is carrying a baby. It's very exhausting for her.
What about Marsha? Don't tell me you finally cracked it.
Marsha is enjoying a quiet Sunday afternoon rest. Now, look, Murray, isn't it time you slowed down? You're going to be a father. Enter into the spirit of it a bit more.
All right, pass me the wool. I'll get cracking on some booties.
Try and show an interest. That's all I'm saying.
How? What am I supposed to do?
For a start, you could try running a bit faster when she says the baby is kicking.
I do. I keep cracking my shins on the side of the bed. Anyway, I'm sure she imagines it.
No, she doesn't. I felt it myself on Friday evening when we came back from that restaurant.
Oh, I'm not surprised. You'd kick if you had a face full of biryani. Oh, it's so boring round here. I just want something to happen.
Well, it's 4:17. In 13 minutes, it'll be time for tea.
Oh, Struth, there's got to be more than tea and babies. What happened to fun?
You're going to be a parent. Fun is a thing of the past. Oh, go and put the kettle on.
Yes, matron. All right, don't panic. It's only the phone. Who could it be, I wonder? Hello? Mary Glade's home for the old and infirm?
Murray.
It's for Diana or Marsha. Somebody called Georgina?
It's your turn, Diana.
Oh, I did it last time. I'm getting tea.
Would somebody mind telling me what to do with this woman?
Tell her we're not here.
I'm terribly sorry. They've just told me to tell you they're not here.
You stupid idiot, get off the phone. Not you, Georgina. Hello, how are you?
Who is this Georgina What's-it when she's at home, then?
Oh, she rings up every 6 months, usually with a crisis and usually over a man.
Oh, you know that, Paul? We're married to make any aunts.
Hardly. We were at school together. She was always threatening bitter revenge.
Revenge? For what?
Oh, nothing much. We used to put pepper in her games kit, bubblegum in her shoes, and copies of Health and Efficiency in her desk.
Wish somebody had done that to me.
Don't think so. Not if it got handed in with your essay on what I did in the holidays.
And what had she done to deserve all this?
She was terribly bright and had flabby pink thighs.
Brains didn't count at your school, then?
A bust was preferable. She had nothing on top and too much down below. We used to call her pear drop.
What must it be like to be unattractive?
We give in. Tell us, Murray.
Poor old thing. She had buck teeth and skin like the foothills of Etna.
No wonder she had men problems. What'd she do for a living, then?
Well, we saw her about 3 years back, and she told us then she was going into advertising and had booked herself into a health and beauty clinic.
She'd have done better on a building site. They can work wonders with a mechanical digger.
One shouldn't mock. The world is full of life's unfortunates.
How true. How very true.
One should try and show them a little charity.
Oh, how do you feel, Paul? Can I get you something? Do you fancy some tea?
Bad news. She wants to come over.
Oh.
What excuse did you use?
I didn't. Her boyfriend's thrown her out and, well, I said I'd have a word with you.
Oh, come on, Di. Son, is it depressing enough already without some gawky, lovesick school friend blowing her nose all over the colour supplements?
And why us, Diana? Why is it always us?
I don't know. What could I say, Marcia?
You could have tried no.
Well, it's not that simple, Murray.
Yes, it is. Watch my mouth. You just go...
All right. That's enough. I don't want her around here sobbing into the cushion covers any more than you do, but as the senior member of this household, I would encourage you both to practice compassion.
Fine. Let them practice it for half an hour. But she'd better be gone before the Bond film.
Murray, if we were in her shoes, we'd expect our friends to do the same.
Paul, if we were in her shoes, we'd both be arrested.
Where is she now, Diana?
Well, she's waiting in a call box. I said I'd ring her back.
Well, you'd better go and do it.
Right, Paul.
You're right, as usual, darling.
I know.
One has to put oneself out occasionally.
Absolutely. How long till the pub opens, Murray?
50 minutes.
Right. Let's put ourselves out for the evening.
Poor old George. She never did get her own back.
Oh, no, poor Georgina. Nature's way, I suppose. Some people have looks,
Others have brains.
and a few of us have both.
Oh, that can't be her already.
Oh, she said she'd be about an hour. Hey, Marcia, you remember that time when Miss Blenkinsop made us do PE outside?
Someone
I can't think who.
put starch in Georgina's gym knickers.
And then she had to run the circuit with her legs apart.
Yes, can I help you?
Marcia?
That's right.
Georgina?
Really? Where?
Georgina? Oh, yes. Sorry. Did I get you out of bed?
Bed?
Oh, yes, your hair. It's all... Oh, what a lovely house. Can I come in?
Well, everyone seems to be arriving at once. Hello, I'm Murray.
How do you do? Everyone? Oh, you didn't tell me you were expecting other guests.
Oh, don't worry, it's just an old school friend of Di's called Georgina.
I'm Georgina.
Good grief. What happened to your face? Fate is extraordinary, isn't it? The way it brings old friends together. I'll come in anyway. This is the nerve centre. And here come the nerves.
Darling, meet an old friend from school.
Another school friend, my word. Sounds like it's going to be quite a reunion.
Sorry?
Well, there's someone else turning up shortly called Georgina, isn't she, Marcia?
This is Georgina, Paul.
Is it? So it is. My word, you're looking better.
Then what?
Than you were. Than you sounded when you phoned. Why don't we all sit down?
Yeah, good idea. No, tell me, Georgina.
I thought you two were off to the pub.
We are.
We were.
We will be.
Once we said hello to Georgina.
Yeah, we can't just rush off and leave.
Oh, don't mind me. The pub sounds a great idea anyway.
But don't you want to talk?
Talk? Oh, we can do that in the pub. Local, is it?
Can I just double check that? That's 1 gin and tonic, 2 pints of bitter.
And I'm keeping Diana company with tomato juice.
That's right, that's what I've got.
And don't forget, leave a little space for the prices, Paul.
Yes, there's a little column. Oh, shut up.
He's very meticulous, your husband.
You should see him at breakfast, he even counts his cornflakes.
He's a smart dresser. Precision in a man is so attractive, don't you think, Marcia?
What? Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, very lucky. An ordered life means an ordered mind. Very creative. The one thing I can't stand is scruffiness.
Here we are.
Where are the crisps?
Crisps? I can't see crisps written down here.
Oh, really, Paul? How inefficient can you get? You see, totally disordered. I'll get them.
Well, cheers, everyone.
Cheers!
He's a fine one to talk about disorder.
Oh, he's relaxed, that's all. I like men that are casual, don't you, Paul?
Oh, yes. I mean, no. I mean...
It shows character. Men who are all stiff and starchy give me the creeps. You've got very good taste, Di.
Thank you.
Cheese and onion, salt and vinegar, and I've got these specially for you, Paul. They're plain.
Hey, I thought you wanted to get back to the Bond film.
Bond film? What Bond film?
On the telly.
Oh, that! No, pure old rubbish. I've seen it 4 times already. So, George, tell us what you've been up to since you were all bosom buddies.
Oh,
Hello, darling. You're home early.
yes, I got someone else to take PE for me. Thought I'd give myself a break. Where's, everyone?
Diana's resting. Murray and Georgina are out shopping.
Shopping? Just the 2 of them?
Yep, in her tatty old car.
Well, of all...
I know. You needn't say anything. I've been trying to ignore it all day.
God, he was being so obvious in the pub last night, too.
Obvious. You should have seen him this morning. First he gave her the pressures of a commercial artist chat. Then he invited her up to view his latest project.
What latest project?
He couldn't say, but he thought he could feel one coming on. Told her she could see it in the making.
Oh, really?
I think you ought to have a quiet word with him, Paul, before it explodes in our faces.
Right, I'll see what I can do. Meanwhile, I think I'll go and change.
Change?
Yes, I reek of classrooms. I need to go and put on something a little more comfortable.
Incredible. Right, put everything down here, I think. Now, let's see. 2 pairs of shoes at £17. Blouse at £22.99. Silk nightie. Hello, Marcia. 1 silk nightie at £57, which all adds up to...
Murray?
Just a moment, Marcia. Precision mind at work here. Which all adds up to £113.99.
Bravo!
Now, let's see, what's the time? 4:22, 8 minutes till tea time. Fancy some tea, Georgie?
Love some.
Would you like some, Marcia?
Murray, Paul is back, and I think
Paul?
he'd like...
This early?
Yes, and I think he'd like to have it...
Hi!
Silly fool.
Paul wasn't trying to impress anyone. He told you. He was in the middle of changing. Couldn't find a shirt, his hair got ruffled.
All right. You needn't go on about it. What time is it now?
8:30.
They've been gone almost an hour.
Oh, maybe there was a queue.
You don't queue for an Indian takeaway, not in that place. The only thing people queue for there is the toilet. Oh, this is absurd. She turns up here supposedly grief-stricken and makes off into the night with her husbands.
She hasn't made off into the night with anyone.
How can you be so calm? You, of all people, carrying his child while he's out with Georgina Woodstock. Oh, it's so humiliating.
Oh, stop worrying, Marcia. I'm not. Murray's always been a flirt. He can't help it. It's like an illness. But he'd never do anything.
Now, what about Paul?
Paul's not a flirt. He wouldn't know how to.
What do you mean?
What I say? He wouldn't know where to begin.
My husband can flirt as well as the next man, thank you very much.
You said yourself when you first went out with him it was as much as you could do to get him to kiss you.
Rubbish. He's the best kisser I know.
You said he went giddy through lack of air.
Well, he's had good instructions since. Oh, where can they have got to?
Oh, come on. We're going to the pub.
The pub? But you're not allowed to drink.
No, but you are.
Right, I'll just leave a note.
Marcia, don't just leave anything. Come on.
There. It's all right. Oh, come on, Murray, for goodness sake.
It's no good, Paul. It won't start.
I love him. I love him so much.
Can't you shut her up?
What do you want me to do? Bash her over the head?
Give her a poppadom or something.
It's delayed reaction. It's like shock. Oh, there. It's all right, Georgina.
But I love him, Murray.
I know you do. It's Paul, actually. Oh, come on, Murray. I've got her in one hand, curry in the other, and the vindaloo seeping through my trousers.
Oh, it's no good. I give up. We'll have to ring the girls.
There.
Stop looking at the clock, Marcia.
How long is it now?
Half an hour. We've been here half an hour. Now listen, you're going to walk through the front door as though nothing was wrong. Understand?
But what if
Do you understand?
Yes, Diana.
The poor things are probably worried sick anyway. They'll have come home and found the place deserted.
Do you really think so?
Oh, I'm certain of it. They'll have rung the police, rung the hospital, and tried to keep our food hot all at the same time.
Oh, you're right, Diana. You're absolutely right. They'll be so relieved to see us, won't they?
Of course they will. Paul will be all over you.
Yes. Crumbs, and it's not even Friday night.
You know, we have to show them that we trust them. It's very important to a stable marriage.
Yes. And besides, it's all quite natural, isn't it?
What is?
Well, if an attractive woman, which Georgina isn't by any stretch of the imagination, but if she were, and she did, make advances, I mean, to someone like Paul, who is attractive...
Oh, Murray.
Oh, Murray, and Paul were to respond, which I'm sure he didn't, but supposing if he did, well, you couldn't really blame him, her, them, could you?
No.
I mean, it would be all quite natural, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Oh, Marcia, sit down. We'll have another drink, and then we'll go.
Right.
Slowly.
Slowly. Right. I'll go and order them.
Hiya!
Hello, darling, I'm back.
Probably watching telly.
Must be.
Hiya! Upstairs asleep, I expect.
Or in the kitchen.
You know something, Marcia?
What?
It's at times like this I'm really pleased I married Murray.
Why?
Because I can threaten him with divorce. Come on, we must stick together.
Right.
We're going to teach them a lesson.
Right.
We're going to show them what's what.
Right. Good. What do we do?
I don't know.
Home at last. We'll just have to leave it like that till the morning.
Okay, I'd better lock it then.
Do you know something, Paul?
What?
I'm getting too old for this. What's she coming?
Oh, Georgina will join us in a minute.
All right.
Diana!
Come on, Murray, open up.
I can't, the chain's across.
Marcia! Wake them up! Of course we're going to wake them up. How else are we going to get in?
Paul, you're breaking my legs. Will you let go?
You forgot the curry, Murray.
Trouble from the first moment I clapped eyes on her. Just hope she's comfortable on the sofa, that's all.
You made a right fool of yourself, Murray.
Just trying to ingratiate myself.
Idiot.
Was onto something really good there, I was. Could have been the start of something really great.
For heaven's sake, you're a married man.
I'm not talking about that. You know what she does for a living, don't you? She's a buyer for a big ad agency. She hires people like me, commercial artists, to do freelance work for them.
Is that what she told you?
Yeah. I thought, here's me chance to settle down and earn some money, just like you said.
Oh, Murray, and she's so high-powered she has to drive about in a clapped-out old banger?
I don't know. Why would she lie about something like that?
Don't ask me. She's a woman. They're a law unto themselves, that lot. Ask one of them. Ask another woman.
I am.
Oh, go this.
For once, I try and do something right, and look where it gets me. Oh, there's a terrible smell of curry in here.
Go to sleep, Murray.
First time I've slept with a sag badgie.
Will you shut up? Oh, what's happening?
What's happening? Where's the
Phone plugged in now.
Hello? Hello? Oh, you sounded like a child, giggling. What time is it?
3:30.
Where's Georgina?
There's a note there, look. To Diana and Marcia, I was never quite sure which one of you did it, but never put starch in my knickers again. Signed Pear Drop. What's all that about?
A little beast! After all these years, she's taken her revenge.
Oh, yeah, terrific, terribly funny. I'm going to bed.
Oh, it's kicking again.
Jolly good. I'm off to bed too.
Yes.
Oh, get Murray! Murray, the baby's kicking! Murray!
It's kicking.
Oh, so it is. Isn't that wonderful, darling?
And there are more laughs to be had, more comedy to come. Here next on Forces TV.